Well, the pursuit to finding love is a road that has been traveled by many and can be frustrating when the journey ends in heartbreak and wasted time. But there is a way, I'm told, to attract serious connections that are built to last.
All right, that's right. And joining us this morning, we have an expert here, how to crack the code to manifesting your ideal partner. We have a dating mentor, Angela Wadley. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's so great to get to the bottom of this, I think, because there is...
Get to the bottom of this.
Well, we are both in respective relationships, and I have friends who are re-entering the dating scene, and I'm real honest. I'm like, girl, better you than me, because it's hard out there in them streets. So, Angela, tell me what is exactly manifesting? What is the art of manifesting?
Manifesting, there's so many ways to explain it, but a lot of people know it as a law of attraction. So it's basically just deciding what you want, focusing on it, and then putting like your energy and intention and like inspired action behind it to manifest what you want. It could be a person, it could be a thing.
A place, a trip,
Okay.
a situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Totally varies.
All right.
And
Well, I'm sorry. No, in terms of your story, how you got to learn about this art yourself, was it a self-experience, or how did you go about finding out this manifestation, how it works?
The funny thing is, I started doing it when I was younger, before I even knew there was like a word for it, right? But then as I got older, I didn't realize I could use it for my love life, right? So I was really frustrated, like things weren't working. I was following like rules from books and articles, just everything external. And I was like, okay, this isn't working.
This isn't working.
So I stopped, I like really went, like looked inside, I did some internal spring cleaning, and I got focused on what I really, really wanted. And then I ended up going on a great date, and the guy was amazing. We had an easy, fun relationship, and we're now married. So.
Oh, fantastic.
Look at that. She's living
Congratulations
through.
on that.
But I want, so is manifesting different for different people, and what is the actual act of manifesting? So if I may manifest with my thoughts, he may manifest through his writing. So can you walk us through that and how it's different for different people?
There's not just one way, which is
Because you said when you were younger, you were manifesting and you didn't even realize
realize
it.
it.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
And sometimes, well, it just depends. Like sometimes I would write in my little diary, or sometimes I would put an image of something, I like cut out something of a magazine and put it on my wall. So right now people use like vision boards. Vision boards are really popular. You can use meditation, you can use visualization, so a lot of different things.
So different strokes for different folks.
Apparently so. But yeah, and the thing about all of this, you have to let the noise around you silence it for a while, so you can first get internal, right? And hear your voice before you start your manifestations. Because sometimes we think we want something, but that's really coming from all the outside influences. It's not really for us. It's not the right thing, right?
Can you
See, I'm going to write a book too now.
No, you're not.
Just kidding.
Walk us through the step-by-step of how we go through this process of manifesting meaningful relationships that are, sustainable. I mean, you are the poster child. You manifested this relationship, and now you're married to him.
Yeah. So I would say, first of all, like look inward, right? Look inward. You have to know yourself, and just say like you're putting out the signal of guys are horrible, and your guy is putting out the signal, I really want a relationship. You're not going to match. Right. And I would also say, look inward and clear out the bad stuff. It's almost like all the bad relationship drama is like heavy sandbags. Right? Are you going to carry those heavy sandbags on every new date and drag them around? It's not good.
That's too much. It's not a good look. It's hard enough to carry your own pocketbook.
And
Don't
in
carry
past
the other
relationships, sort of getting rid of blame, it doesn't matter if you think it's you or them. You sort of have to just move that out of the way, right?
Just let it go.
Yeah.
Because if you're carrying it, you're also going to impose that on your new person, and it's not fair to him either.
Which leads to not settling, which is the other thing to do.
That's huge. That one's huge. It's like you're not being fair to yourself, and you're not being fair to the person. It's like if a relationship is like a 2-seat sports car, and your passenger seat has this person you're settling with in it, there's no space for your person to fit. Right? That's the way.
The 2-seater.
Now, are there any specific sayings we should say to ourselves when we're trying this manifestation? Like a mantra of sorts, I guess?
You can pick any kind of mantra, but I think it's more important to phrase it as what you have. Instead of saying I want, saying I have or I am, and be as like detailed about it as possible.
Right.
I like that.
So just going back to those step-by-step, because myself included, if I can see a rubric, if I can see a map. So you said look inward, don't settle, fit in some zen.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
Oh yeah. So we're so busy, right? Pulled in so many different directions. Going inside and just take even just 5 minutes a day, it helps you like balance your life and get some stress release, less anxiety, makes you more focused on the present, which can also help you in your dating life.
Right. The last thing is perfection.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
That one's huge.
Yeah.
So you don't have to look perfect. You don't have to be perfect to attract a healthy relationship, right? You're unique, you're special, be confident, love who you are. And then on the flip side of it, don't expect rigid perfection from other people. So you may have this perfect list of perfect guy, who has short hair, and then the universe sends you this amazing guy, but he's growing out his hair for like charity, right? And you're like, you don't give him the time of day. So
talk to us about your new program.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's 90 days. It's for women 30 years and older. It's focused on getting clarity on what you want, streamlining your dating process, a mindfulness aspect, and also support and encouragement along the way.
So this is clearly for people who are interested in men. Manifest your man. Or is this for anyone?
It's called Manifest Your Man. Yeah.
Manifest your man.
Okay, I've got a couple of people in mind that I'm going to take all that information down.
Yeah, that's
I'm not going to name names because I'll embarrass them. But Angela, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so
Great
much.
information.
So great to be here.
And I'm glad it all worked out for
Yeah.
you too. Isn't that awesome?
Thank you. He's a good guy.
I know. Fantastic.